Okay. Hello, everybody. I apologize for the weird visual at the beginning of the stream. Uh, has to do with the display settings and how OBS works. I can't figure out a workaround. But when I start the streams for this game and when I conclude them, expect a weird aspect ratio at the beginning. It has to do with how this game manages its full screen settings. And I probably could avoid it if I had a second monitor, but I only have one at this time. Anyways, I'm going to be continuing my progression through the background battleground, or the backyard battleground quests. I completed the introductory ones. I did the ones for Doctor Patient with the zombies, and I did the ones for DaveBot 3000 with the plants. And so now, I don't even remember the guy's name, but I'm gonna go to the next plant guy that I unlocked. The next little plant quest giver. I have to get back here to this portal. I see 3 people in the chat. That is phenomenal. I know 2 of them. I know who 2 of the viewers are. Yeah, it's Colonel Corn. That's my next guy. I absolutely love this plane, by the way. Can we just appreciate this plane? I think it's incredible. I think it's beautiful. I also like that straw man. That's a better straw man than a poorly worded argument. Alright, let's talk to Colonel Corn. Agent Corn, my bad. I am Special Agent Corn, commander of the Leaf Air Squadron. Welcome to Cobb, our Corn Operations Base. Here, where you stand, we've trained some of the finest zombie fighting forces on the planet. And we are proud to observe Taco Tuesdays, now on Saturdays. Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to win? Affirmative. Hey, chatters, I don't know if you noticed, but Izzy Rice asked you how y'all are doing. I'm doing well myself. I wonder if anybody else will answer you. Platoon. Go to Z-Tech Factory and track down intel and locate the secret nuke juice shipping routes. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. We can get 10,000 coins for that. Okay, so, just to explain this to you, as I now understand it, if you look to the right, you can see the different badges. I completed the DaveBot 3000 badge, and my understanding is that, completing the quests for each individual, once you complete all the quests for one individual quest giver, you then get a badge. So my next badge should be the corn badge with the plants. And once I've gotten these 4 badges, I suppose then I've completed it, but then there's also the delivery badge and that mystery badge in the bottom. So I wonder if those also indicate quest lines that are slightly more hidden, or I don't know. But so I'll be completing the badge sets for the plants, and I'll be completing the badge sets for the zombies. That's my intention for this streaming series. So let's do platoon for Agent Corn. We need to drop you behind enemy lines, straight into the Z-Tech factory. You must track down intel and locate the secret nuke juice shipping routes. Are you ready to move out? Affirmative. Oh, man. Alright. Let's be pea shooter. Let's just be pea shooter. Alrighty. Let's get a citron. Let's also get a corn and a sunflower. I think that's the lineup I did last time, and I feel like it's alright. Maybe I'm wrong. If somebody thinks my lineup sucks, let me know. Laboratory. Was that a portal that would have taken me straight in here that I just passed? Ooh. This is a cool looking... This is a freaking awesome looking laboratory. I actually don't remember exactly what I'm supposed to do for this mission. I'm kind of tired right now, but I'm in the mood to game. I do know Agent Corn wanted me to do something that involved nukes. I don't remember, to be honest. Guys, if you really care to know, please scroll back on that stream and let me know. I don't remember what the quest is for. I don't think it matters all that much. All I know is this is a garden ops style mission, and we gotta kill some zombies. I don't want to bother to plant any plants yet, because I don't want to waste any. Fucking look at this Agent Corn, heck yeah. Oh yeah, look at these guys. Oh! Imp and mad scientist. By the way, guys, to the people watching and to any potential future viewers, this Garden Warfare series I've started, it's really inspired me to... At some point, I'm planning on playing through all of the original Plants vs. Zombies game on stream, too. That would be a nice addition, I think. Take cover, soldier. We are outnumbered. Alright, Agent Corn. Let's go. Yes. You like the Imp's movement? Yeah, I like the Imp's movement too. I think it's goofy. I also I love when they spin around and shoot in all directions. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I should start saying stuff like, we have a Neanderthal in the chat. We have a Neanderthal in the chat. I should start saying stuff like that. These frickin' brown coats. These brown shirts. I don't tolerate zombie fascism. Undead fascism is just as bad as any other. Maybe worse, because it has zombies. I don't know. Ah! I should use some of my power-ups, actually. I'm wasting my... Ah! Yeah. Why would a monkey be in the chat? Oh, who would be the monkey in the chat? I don't know, man. Neanderthals aren't monkeys, but I suppose... I don't know. Who would be the monkey in the chat? I don't know. I suppose if you take a certain philosophical look at it, there's really only been one viewer who's been active in the chat. So unfortunately, I'm sorry. I think the Neanderthal might be you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh yes. Get out of here, Conehead. Would you rather have to fight 15 zombie Coneheads or 15 Dan Aykroyd pinheads? Let me know in the comments section. Oh my goodness. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're the monkey Neanderthal. It's freaking awesome. Let me switch to one of my... Yeah, let me switch to Citron real quick. Let me try out Citron a bit. You know, I've played enough Citron. Let me be Colonel Corn. Ooh. I like Colonel Corn. I think it's fitting I be Colonel Corn, because in my thumbnail I am Colonel Corn. Oh no! Leave the guarded alone! Thank you, Flower. Pinhead? Okay, so... It's a really obscure reference, but there's like a movie, I think it's from the 80s. I think it's called, like, The Pinheads, or something like that. If you just look up Dan Aykroyd Pinhead on Google, there's a funky old movie where there's, like, a family of people with cone-shaped heads, and they're, like, aliens, I think. So, yeah, no, would you rather have to fight 15 Plants vs. Zombies cone heads, or would you rather have to fight 15 Dan Aykroyd pinheads? Chomp is your main? I should probably get Chomp in one of my next lineups for this stream. That was a little funky. Die! Yes! Give me that gold. Give me that gold. Get out of here, imp. Yippee! Well done, soldier. You have the intel. That's good. I guess what we were supposed to do is get intel that related to, Hilo is Oscar Mike. Alright. Got an evac, I guess. Alright, let's return to the backyard, gang. Yeah, you remember your dad showing you Pinhead when you were younger? I should start calling people Pinhead as an insult. You don't want to hurt the aliens. Yeah, that's fair. That's real. I really like this frickin' plane. I think it's cool. Alright, Agent Corn, what do you got for me next? You made it back! Outstanding! Right, Black Husk Down. Ooh. Black Hawk Down was like my favorite military movie when I was a kid. This is a nice reference. Black Husk Down. Intercept Zomboss's secret shipment and steal the world's largest bottle of nuke juice. Let's do it. We now know the enemy's plans, and they are big. They are planning to ship the world's largest bottle of nuke juice back to Z-Tech headquarters. You heard me, nuke juice. But we have plans of our own. You must steal that shipment of nuke juice and protect it until we can extract you in the cargo. Move out! Affirmative, Agent Corn. The movie Black Hawk Down. So it's based off of a real military incident. My recalling of this information is a bit rusty, so take it with a grain of salt. But my understanding of Black Hawk Down is that it's based on a real military incident where aid was being delivered to Somalia. Foreign aid was being delivered to Somalia under the H.W. Bush administration, so under the first Bush president. And there was a confrontation between local pirate forces and the U.S. military. And the movie is based around that battle. I think it's called the Battle of Mogadishu. You know, I haven't seen the movie in a while. It takes a certain type of person to really, you know, enjoy military-style movies, but I think from what I remember, I thought it was pretty good. Yes. Gotta protect this nuke juice. Airstrike inbound. Lure those zombies to the flare. Yes. Oh, yeah. The airstrike's gonna get him and that nuke juice. Yes. I like it. I like the nuke juice being a flare for the zombies. I wonder what lore implications does that have. Come on, game theorists. Come on, game theorists. What lore implication does the nuke juice have? Zombies are attracted to nuke juice like moths to a flame. Who knew? Yeah, non-fiction plausible movies. Those are always nice. Or I guess I shouldn't say always nice, but there's a certain quality about them that you can't really get in fictional movies. They're usually not as dramatic, but there's usually another feeling about them, which is real, because, you know, they're real. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No! No! I gotta protect the nuke juice. I gotta get over there, man. Get away from me. Great job. Sweet. Ooh, I got an XP multiplier. That's pretty sweet. Look at this chicken. This game is unrealistic. I downvote it. Negative stars. If you shoot a chicken, nothing happens. That's unrealistic. Alright. What up? What do you got next for me, Agent Corn? It's about time you showed up! Alright. Zero Bark 30. I wonder if that's a reference too, but it's not. It's one I don't get. Fly Agent Corn's elite Butterhawk and protect Agent Corn as he plants a tactical cuke at the zombie's doorstep. A cuke? Is that a corn nuke? Sounds awesome. Let's do Zero Black 30. We have taken that nuke juice and will now use it against the enemy. I have reduced the juice down to a nice nuke consomme. Is that a food? What is that? And poured it into a miniaturized tactical cuke. Correct, a tactical cuke, and I do plan to use it. Sounds awesome. Behold, the tactical cuke! Okay, is that a cucumber nuke? That's definitely not a corn nuke. Filled to the brim with nuke juice. The ultimate plant-based weapon. This plant is dangerous. I trust only myself. I'm going to deliver it right to those zombies' front door. But I need your help too, Private. Your job is providing air support. Don't let me down. I get to fly this thing? This is awesome. Hop in the Butterhawk. She's fully fueled and ready to go. What are you waiting for? Move out, soldier. Heck yes. Is there is there mutually assured destruction in PvZ? I guess we'll find out as we go down the zombie storyline too. We know for sure that the plants have nukes. Oh heck yeah! Need to protect that. Epic. This is sweet. I like those floating floats there. I like this. I love this. This reminds me of the one mission in Call of Duty Modern Warfare where you're in the AC-130. It would be nice if I could actually see through the trees. Oh shoot, they went through an alley there. Goodness. I figured they would have gone around. Oh, there's too many of them. I need to be able to shoot more than 3 of these at a time. Well, that is true. We did steal the nuke juice from the zombies, so I think it's fair to assume that the zombies do have nukes. But we'll have to see for ourselves. Oh, shoot, I didn't even okay, wait, I can switch to this. Nice. This is totally like the Call of Duty Modern Warfare mission. Yeah. AC-130. I love this. I love the corn AC-130. Yeah, no, we're gonna do some zombie story too. My plan is to complete the quest line for Agent Corn. Then I'm gonna do the next quest line I have for the zombies, and I'm alternating. I'm gonna alternate until I'm totally done in this live stream series. Yeah. This is hecking awesome, dudes. Oh my gosh. Get away from him! That was horrible. I didn't hit one of them. Epic. I'm arming the cuke! Keep them busy! Oh my goodness. It's hard to keep them busy when I'm over here. Oh my gosh, look at it. Whoa! That seems a little dramatic. Or a little hyperbolic. I don't think it was that big of an explosion. That's epic. That's great stuff. That's an epic vehicle. I love it. My question is, it doesn't make sense to me how it functions. That's its machine gun type thing, and where is it dropping bombs or shooting? None of this makes sense to me at all. Why is that not on the bottom somewhere? Agent Corn, You're a heck of a fighter. I am proud to have served with you, and will give you a well-earned commendation and a badge of honor. That's epic. Corn has a reward for all your hard work. Things went exactly as planned. We managed to stop the enemy from acquiring the nuke juice and turned it into a weapon against them. I've opened the shed door. Help yourself to whatever you find. You earned it. Proceed to the next agent. Good luck. That's epic. Let's get to that next agent real quick. Ooh, activate. Beautiful. I love the portals in this game. Ooh, who's this next guy? Where's he at, huh? Oh, it's definitely Citron, okay. What up, Citron? Agent Citron! Hey, tough nut! Maybe I should... I don't know if I could do more of a sciencey, tough voice for this guy. What kind of voice do I do for Citron? Check it out! He almost looks like a... Check it out! Or fuck. Check it out! God damn, why am I even trying? Check it out! Fuck! Check it out! You are in my own personal floating fortress. She may not look like much, but this baby's got plenty of juice. I like his illegible voice, actually. She's also been known to do a little time traveling in her day. Heard you want to join up and be an agent of Leaf. That's sweet. Alright, see, I'm not actually going to do his missions yet, because we're going to alternate over to some zombie quests now. But we'll be doing Citron after we do the next round of zombie quests. Deep chill science dude's very true. I don't know how to do a deep chill science dude voice, though. Alright, let's switch over to the zombie side now. Epic. Alright. Alrighty. So, time to get to the zombie quests. The next dude I unlocked for the zombies is the superhero guy. I don't remember his name at this time. There it is, right there. Super Brains, that's right. Look at this place. This is awesome. Ooh, there's even a gift shop. What has he got these for? Yeah, screw that. Screw that, too. Screw your comics. I don't like your comics. I don't like your shirts. I don't like any of your crap. I don't like your snow globe. I don't like your cash register. Alright, let's go help Super Brains out, I guess. Ooh. I actually kind of like this brain thing. What up, Super Brains? Super duper brains! Welcome, potential... How do I do it? I don't know how to do superhero voice, actually. I don't know how to do like a classic, like stereotypical superhero voice. Welcome, potential sidekick, to my fortress of heroism and muscles. You have been deemed worthy to go through the trials of sidekickery. Should the going get rough and your personal safety feel threatened, fear not. For this is all one mega movie set, and nothing around you is real. The only thing that is real is how amazing I look. I'm sorry I had to destroy all the items in his store. I think he deserved it. He was keeping plant memorabilia, plant paraphernalia, plant merchandise in his store. That is being a turncoat as far as I'm concerned. That's high treason. Okay, sidekick tryouts. Special Ops. Prove your worth to Super Duper Brains by defending a tombstone on Boney Island. That sounds awesome. Hey, you caught me at a great time. I just put the final coat of... Oh. Hey, you caught me at a great time. I just put the final coat of glaze on my heroic hairdo. If you want to ride with the awesomeness, you'll need to prove you've got what it takes. Also, probably work on your physique a bit. Don't worry, I'll read Mike Menser's Heavy Duty, and I'll pay close attention. Scram to the island of Boney. Show those weeds you mean brains business. All right. Kind of want to be Imp, I think. Let's be Imp. I heard online that Imp is canonically 38 years old. I don't know if that's true. I never verified it. Raise zombie hero. Let's get a Super Brains. Let's also get a soldier, I guess. And then let's just get an all-star. Why not? If this is a horrible lineup, let me know. Raise that tombstone, sidekick applicant. I'm raising it. Yeah, this dude's 38 years old and he's this short. Should I start doing Marge impressions like I did for 90% of my previous stream? Bart, get off that confounded game! Get off that confounded computer device! You don't need to be on Steam! Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I use the mech. There is a battery life on it though, I want to be careful about that. Yoda as Imp, very true. Clobber Sandwich, I like your style. Yeah. Shoot, this is a horrible direction to take. Yeah, who do you think does the better Yoda or Marge Simpson? You know, I might be able to do a Yoda impression. I think it's kind of funny that, at least to some extent, doing a Yoda impression and a Marge Simpson impression requires, like, a similar vocal fluctuation. Bart! Quit calling me Yoda from Star Wars! I don't know. Ah! Ah! I think it would be pretty funny if, like, you were a voice actor and your resume had you being Marge Simpson and Yoda. Not that they have the same voice actor, but if those were your two biggest roles side by side. When do I use the Z-Mech? I don't feel like it's necessary now, and I am going to want to have it for whatever boss wave, but I also don't want to use it too late because then I won't be able to use it again by the time the boss wave comes around. Let me switch to Super Brains. I want to be Super Brains. Whoa! Yeah! Is your spandex flame resistant? Guess I'll find out. Hey, you. Hey, weed. Get that pumpkin head off your head. Yes! Super brains! Indeed. Marge Simpson and Yoda are very different characters. One is the wise mother. The other is the wise Jedi Master. They both serve as the older, wiser figure in their respective stories, I would argue, except for Yoda, it's much more direct. And with Marge, it's just a consequence of her being an adult with a show that has a lot of children characters in it. I don't know. I'm no good at melee characters. I don't know why I'm playing Super Brains. Now, let me switch to... What the heck? Why can't I... It won't let me... Okay, there we go. I was trying to switch to the Z-Mech Imp, but it wouldn't let me. Oh shoot, its battery power is almost gone. What the heck? I'll be All-Star. There's a cover of All-Star by Smash Mouth in a zombie voice on YouTube, and it's a really awesome video. If you look up All-Star, All-Star by All-Star, you'll find it. All-Star? It's All-Star in quotes, followed by All-Star, and then by All-Star. I'm sure if you look up All-Star by All-Star, you'll also find it. Real. Oh my gosh, I need to pay attention to the game. I was looking at the chat for a mere moment, and some weeds came up to me. Oh! Get out of here. You ain't welcome here, weeds. This is a weed-free America. The war on plants begins today. And every day. Until the plant menace is gone. You know, it wouldn't make any sense if I said it, but I really want to say, I want people to stop dying on both sides. I want people to stop dying on both sides. Oh my god. No more weed. This is gonna be a plant-free America. This isn't about a drug war, this is about a plant war. No more plants. Take that, little explodey guy. Crap, that was bad. Let me switch to the Z-Mech. I think I'll... Yeah, there we go. I want to be the Z-Mech. Get out of here, weed. Get out of here, weed. Have a plant-free America. Gosh dang! This Stumpy is too powerful! Stumpy's too powerful, man. He's too powerful. Who would win in a fight? Goku, Squidward, or Stumpy? I would put my bet on Goku. I think Goku would fucking kill Squidward and then he would kill Stumpy, but let me know if you disagree. Grumpy Stumpy. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna actually die like this. What am I doing? I'm letting everything go to ruin. I can't die like this. I let all of my health die. What is wrong with me? I think this is the last. There we go, wave complete. Was that the last wave? Pretty sure it was. Let me get this gold. I want this gold. Sacrificed all my companions. Haha, to the Brainsmobile. Sorry, guys. The only survivor in this case. Ugh. That's exactly right. If Squidward had time to power up to Handsome Squidward, he would absolutely wipe the floor with Goku. And Grumpy Stumpy's not even a question. I mean, he's a powerful guy, but against stupid zombies and plants, I mean, come on. That's not really much of a power scale. Guys, who's winning the fight? Goku, Squidward? Oh my god. Alright, Super Brains, what do you got for me next? Super Duper Brains, I'm sorry. God damn, look at them feet. What's up, Super Duper Brains? Outstanding work, Zombie Wonder! You may just have what it takes! Alright, the League of Awesome. I wanna join the League of Awesome. Help Super Duper Brains find his super duper friends. Unite the League of Awesome. That sounds great! My sidekick to moderate... What? Oh, my sidekick of moderate muscle mass. Behold! The zombie hero team, the League of Awesome, has vanished from the multiverse. The super handsome heroic thing to do would be to help me find them. Toxic Brains was last seen sniffing around the sewers. Do a couple hundred bicep curls and then begin your search there. Affirmative. Yeah, Squidward would absolutely... It's like, I don't know if you've ever seen that video. It's probably a pretty obscure video, but there's a guy who, like, he showed off how his Skyrim character had gotten so powerful that just, like, the air around his sword, the splash damage around his sword killed a dragon. He didn't even make contact with it. That's what it would be like, Squidward changing forms. It would just do away with, just totally do away with Grumpy Stumpy. Yeah! You know, there's an objective down here, but I also want to open some of these, because I got some, Oh, I can't open this? What the heck? I figured I'd have enough stars by now. I guess I need to get more stars. Objective? Shady sewer rat. Pizza! I need pizza! This dude's trying to feed some young turtles who are training in the martial arts somewhere. Bring me a slice, I'm asking you! Only pizza can help me remember your friend's whereabouts. Hero Brains? I'll bring you some pizza, rat. No! Glad I got rid of those. Alrighty. Can I open this one? No. What about this one? No. What about this one? No. They're all 7. Where's a 3 chest, for goodness sake? Oh, they're all 7. I like the imp's little... he's just giggling for no reason. Settle down, imp. Take pizza. Alright, I gotta bring this pizza to... Oh my gosh. That squash does not want me to deliver this pizza. Oh, boy. I definitely gotta become Z-Mech. That ain't gonna do nothing. Can I even... Where's the Z-Mech gonna come from? Can I... Will it actually not let me do it down here? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I was gonna say, how would it get down here? But it actually isn't... It didn't let me. Or maybe it would. I don't know. I don't know where the squash went. It just disappeared. This rat has a pizza dependency. No! That was pretty funny, I think. But yeah, no, the rat does have a pizza dependency. Either that, or they're giving more than adequate guidance and the parental care to a group of turtles. You found pizza! Ew, this has anchovies on it, and sewer slime. Oh well, I'm an honorable pizza rat. A deal's a deal. This rat cares about sewer slime? He lives in a sewer. Brains? Word around town is that he was grappling with a particularly slimy chomper. If I were you, I'd head towards Zompark right away. Alright. Thanks for the word, Pizza Rat. I hope you die, Pizza Rat! I don't mean that. No! I need to watch my step. Oh my gosh. Okay. How does one get up there, man? Not through there. Not through there. What the heck? Oh, somebody's gonna pick Seagull? I have a feeling this Seagull is a part of a quest I'll do in the future. Clip that, clip that, clip that, put it right next to when I talk to that Seagull later. Or you don't have to, I don't know. That'd be funny. Did I do a good rat voice? I appreciate it. I probably wouldn't be able to do it again if I tried. Ugh, ew, he is green. Get away from me, Chomper! I don't like you, Chomper! I don't like you! No, Chomper, get away from me! Yes! Are there any games you'd like me to do a live series through? What the heck? Shablamo! You freed Toxic Brains from his prison of stench. Oh, the Chomper ate him. Okay. Brains? What's that you say? Assemble the League one more time? My Toxic Fist sandwiches will save the day. To the super duper lair I must go. Let's pump iron. Alright, Toxic Brains. I wish you all the best. Guys, pull up Toxic Brains' wiki page on the Plants vs. Zombies wiki, and be sure to edit it and put in false accusations about his relationships with minors. Egyptian ornament, that's pretty cool. Alrighty. How do I get to that objective? Ooh. Zop Zap TV. Man, this is like the quality of GTA 5's TV. Overload fuse. Whoa! I'm Electro Brain, master of electric boom time. Guys, be sure to Be sure to go to the wiki page on the Plants vs. Zombie community wiki for Electro Brains, and be sure to insert a controversy section and mention his ties to the Atomwaffen division and how he's a secret white supremacist. Anyways, I was stuck in that computer. Zap. I would love to play a really scary horror game. I do need to do that at some time. Oh no! The power plants approacheth! It's boom time! Brains! No! I died immediately. I'll be sure to try and get a scary game going. Get out of here, cactus! Electric brains, you need to kill these electric people! Electric plants! Oh my gosh. Zap! Say what? The League is reuniting without my fists of static? The super duper layer awaits my hair! Zap! Sweet. You recruited Electro Brains. Use the telescope by the docks to find cosmic brains. Cosmic brains. Cosmic? Epic. Whoa. Cosmic brains. Ta-da! It's cosmic brains! Multiversal productor of awesome. Yeah, for the wiki for Cosmic Brains, just give him a controversy section and allege that he's received a lot of money from the ADL, that's all. My heroic suit is maximum sparkle, and I build my muscles by lifting actual planets. The League, without Cosmic, they have no real stars. Cosmic Brains will lend his fists to heroic teamwork. Epic. This is good stuff. We could work out a deal where you'd gift me a game on the conditions that I'd play it all the way through. Absolutely. We'd have to discuss it though, because I don't want to assure you I'd play through a game if I wasn't, sure that that I actually would. We could figure that out. I do have some horror games, but they're most all like cooperative horror games. I don't really have any like typical single player horror games on my Steam account. I don't even have Five Nights at Freddy's. I could get it. I mean, I've played Five Nights at Freddy's before. I don't have it on Steam. Haha! I was standing here all along. The League of Awesome reunion happens now. Yeah, he wasn't even all that far off. He was right there. It's not even a real telescope, dude. That's just a lens on the end of another lens. That's a lens. That's a lens. That ain't no telescope. That's just two regular old lenses. Quest complete. Alrighty, super brains. Super duper brains. Excelsior! At long last, the League of Awesome has been reunited. That's awesome. The bean situation. Hey guys, what's the answer to the bean question? We'll find a horror game for me to do. I'll definitely do a horror game. Look Outside. I haven't heard of that one. I'll look into it. If you send me some stuff on it, I'll definitely watch it. The bean situation. Join up with the League of Awesome and fight their super duper rival. With the League at maximum punchosity, it's time to take care of Super Bean. Uh-oh. Your heroism is no longer in doubt. Sidekick Supreme. Remember to always stretch first Are you ready to assist? Brains. Ooh, an RPG horror game? That sounds interesting. That definitely sounds interesting. When I think horror games, I think more like indie, like, you know, small developer horror games that end up getting popular for no reason. But, you know, like an RPG horror. That sounds interesting. The League of Awesome must stop Super Bean. This Super Bean is giving Super a bad name. This bean situation will be met with totally awesome fisticuffs. Electro shouting of agreeance. I burped in my helmet. But also, the bean must be eliminated. Ellipses. You know, I kind of wish I was Super Brains so that we could all be Super Brains. But me being an imp, I'm the odd one out. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Me being the one imp there looks funky. This is awesome. Mexican standoff ass superhero battle. Yes. Yes. Die, Super Bean. Z-Mech deployed. Ah. Ah. Where's Super Bean? There's Super Bean. Super Bean! You are no match! You're no match, Super Bean! Oh! No match! Nice! Ooh, you go around a building complex and once you leave, you befriend the things you find. That alone intrigues me, honestly. Nobody can beat the League of Awesome! Yes. Yes. The League of Awesome. You know, I think the League of Awesome could probably defeat the Justice League. I figure it could beat the Justice League. Oh, what the hell? I shot up his gift store, but let's look at his gym. Lots. 500, 299, 180, 103, 70. Lots and lots. Lots times 2. Fists, legs, pecs. What does that say? Feet? Feet, legs, arms, glutes, pecs, fists, rest, chin, arms, legs, pecs, rest, glutes, arms, pecs, knees, arms, buns, fists, arms, legs. Beach body ready. Sorry, Super Brains. Faster. Is this a functional... This isn't a functional treadmill. This is a scam. Dude stands on here to make it look like he's running. No chomper allowed. This is epic stuff. Very different horror, no jump scares. That is interesting. You know, I'm kind of a, I don't think I'm the most entertaining guy to clip, at least not now. I'd be interested in clip farming jump scares. But at the same time, a horror game with no jump scares, I feel like has a lot of potential to be interesting. Super duper brains! Congratulations, noble sidekick! Thanks to your help, we baked that bean for good! I now present you with the badge of heroic heroism and general awesomeness. Yes, boom time, baby! Reward for heroism, sweet. Keep working on your abs, and don't forget to breathe when doing squats. Of course. I'm instructed to instruct you to go see the next zombie. Please exit through the gift shop, but don't forget to loot my super chest on your way out. Ooh, a super chest. Super chest? Super chest. Yes. Projecto brains. That's awesome. Pixelated body horror. That sounds cool. You know, there's a few games I've thought about playing. I've considered playing the Postal 2. I've also thought about oh boy, what was it? What was I thinking about? I don't know. I've sort of considered doing Phasmophobia, but I'd need to get some people for that. I've thought about doing Devour, but I'd need to get some people for that. Those aren't games I'd want to be streaming by myself. Maybe I could do Phasmophobia by myself, but it's just harder. You know, I think doing Phasmophobia by myself actually could be a good idea. Maybe I should do that. I should do Phasmophobia by myself. I think that would be an interesting stream. I might even do that later today. Who knows? We'll figure that out. I'm sure I'll get bored of this game at some point. Should we do Imp or Pirate? You want to choose for me? Imp or Pirate? Imp or Pirate? Here, honestly, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. You know, streamers gotta urinate also. If in the chat I see Imp or Pirate when I come back, I will do that one. So I'm going to. If you're watching this as a past stream, you can just fast forward a little bit. I'll be back soon. Ugh. You know. Ugh. You know, another game that I've thought about playing. Another game that I've thought about playing is. Okay, we're gonna do Pirate. All right. Here, I put my controller over here. Sorry, I'm a fool. Another game that I've thought about playing for stream. It's one I'm not very good at, but I also don't have lots of experience with it, so it'd be an excuse for me to play it more often. I kind of want to play Smite. You know, I think I've noticed with my streaming so far that I think I do a little bit better feeling comfortable streaming, regardless if there's an audience or not. If there's some kind of story or progression in some sense, because I feel like there's something natural to comment on. Whereas when I'm doing like online matches, I feel like I drift a little more. Like I don't really know what topic to talk about quite as much. I might just bumble about some nonsense. Smite is a game where it would be, you know, online matches. There's not much progression to comment on. But that would be a game that I would intend to be like, that's more for talking to the audience about different things. But I'd also, I'd have to pay attention to the game, and I'd want to be thinking about Smite. Here, let's do Pirate. Pirate. We're technically not even going to do Pirate yet, because I am going to switch back over to the plants, but I'm activating Pirate next. And we're going to go talk to him real quick. Ooh. Look at those pirate windows. Those are like Catholic church windows. That's nice. I like it. Oh, man. This guy's pretty scary. What up, Jaws? Can I get in your mouth? Let me in your mouth, Jaws. I can't. It's physically impossible. There's an impassable, invisible barrier. What up, old Deadbeard? Ahoy there, ye landlubber! I be old Deadbeard the First! A fool... Am I making him sound Irish? I be old Deadbeard the First, a full-fledged Bacoomer, and the captain of my own ship. Been adrift for more than 500 years, just washed ashore a few moons ago. Should have learned to swim instead of playing me flute. That's great. See, the funny thing is, I'm going to have to say that all again, because I'll be coming back. I think this stream, I'm not sure how long this stream is going to go, but I'm having fun. My previous stream, I only did the DaveBot quests and the Doctor Patient quests. This stream, we've completed Agent Corn's quests and Super Duper Brains' quests, and I think we're gonna do 2 more sets of quests. I think that might be the go about for this stream. Then afterwards, I'm thinking about doing a solo Phasmophobia set of runs, and I could stream that, and I could get scared and have funny, silly moments. Oh wait, hold on. If I'm gonna switch to plants, I need to go to the enlistment booth inside the zombie base. Join us. Flower power. Look at that painting of Dave. I feel like, whoa, that Dave flag is awesome. I like the Dave flag. I might actually, one day I'm going to have to print that Dave flag off. That's all I'm going to say. I wonder if like one of the developers' kids made this drawing, like if these are like real kid drawings that they then put into the game, or if they're all just made by adults. Like adults are like, this is what a kid would have drawn. They look a little too good for certain kids, but I feel like if a developer had an artistic little child, whatever. I'm rambling about nonsense. Let's get to the game. Who did we get? Okay, that's right. We unlocked Citron. Now we got to go talk to Agent Citron of Leaf. That's Corns. So after we finish Citron, then we're gonna go to Rose. What about Pea Shooter and Chomper and cause here, let's go to Citron's thing real quick. Raise the flag. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should have raised that flag. Sorry. I'm just really interested in these quests. I didn't see your message until here now. Here. Let me try to figure something out. I really don't know how to do Agent Citron's voice, because he's like a cool chill dude who's like a scientist. And, maybe... You know what? How does the... Never mind. Pea Shooter's sound just reminded me that, if I was a game developer, I'd want to put my kids' drawings in games, too. I'd want to have all sorts of little gems in there. I don't know how to do this voice. Hey, Tough Nut! I don't think I can do a voice like this. I don't think it's in my range. At least not yet. Check it out! You're my own I'll give him a southern voice. Check it out! You're my own personal floating fortress. She may not look like much, but this baby's got plenty of juice. She's also been known to do a little time traveling in her day. Heard you want to join up being Agent of Leaf. That's sweet. Oh, the flag of Dave. I'm sorry. I'm a fool. Yeah, no. Dave's flag. I want to print Dave's flag off, and I want to put it up somewhere. I'm not the biggest Plants vs. Zombies fan, but, maybe after I complete all the backyard battleground quests, and maybe after I beat the first Plants vs. Zombie game on stream, maybe I'll be hooked, and maybe then I'll need a Dave flag. I'm a bit of a flag collector myself. Okay, but anyways, what I want to make sense of is intuitively, obviously, this is the Dave bot quests completed. This is the Agent Corn bot completed. Once I complete Citron and Rose, I'll get the Leaf badge, I guess. But then, are there quests associated with the delivery badge and with this question mark badge? That's something I don't understand. So, I just don't know. Yeah, Dave is the GOAT. I freaking love Crazy Dave. These new gens, I've never been the biggest Plants vs. Zombies fan, but the peak of my being a fan of Plants vs. Zombies was when I was in elementary school. I remember playing Plants vs. Zombies 2 on my front porch on my iPad. Those were the days. But the peak of my interest in the series was as a child. I could bring it back, I'm the same person I was when I was 8. Triangulation stations. Set up some cosmic triangulators to locate the first bounty. We can do that. Well, we'll figure out just how many more quests we have, I guess. We'll do these Citron quests, and then we'll do the pirate quests for the zombies. That's my plan for this. You know what? I honestly, I remember I remember playing Plants vs. Zombies versus mode on your DS when we were young children. Sitting under a camper. That's just a silly little reference that nobody else will get, but listen up, Chuckles. You may be able to help a guy out here. I've come from a future to collect some outstanding bounties. Yeah, you heard me right. Bounty hunter from the future. You help me out and I'll be sure to get you a slice of the action. Here, yeah, boy, yeah. Here. Oh shoot, I accidentally clicked. Sorry guys, I can't read off that last subtitle. I accidentally clicked it. Yeah, it's great you remember that too. That's a little esoteric memory. Objective. Let's get schmoving and grooving. Place triangulator. This is my triangulator right here. Triangulating. 8%, 9%, 10%, 11%. Heck yeah. I'm totally locked. I am 100% going to do a Phasmophobia stream later. I honestly do not know if I'm going to do a Mountain Blade stream today. I've been loving doing Mountain Blade so far, but I think for today I'm going to take a break from it. Expect a Mountain Blade live stream tomorrow, but I think today we're going to lock in on Plants vs. Zombies, and we're going to lock in on Phasmophobia. I want to get some horror footage in. I expect the Mountain Blade series to be my longest series, so... I like these visors that the brown coat zombies have. My brain's been rotted by my interest in, politics and political theory and, political history. Because every time I hear brown coat zombie, I think of the brown shirts in Nazi Germany. I can't get it out of my head. Place triangulator. Ugh. The brown shirts got betrayed in the night of the Long Knives. You know why? 'Cause Mustache Man I honestly feel like saying his name on stream is a risk. He's evil. He's evil. He doesn't even care about his own folk. Well, we don't need to get into a deep analytical discussion about Mustache Man and history and who he was as a complex individual. But to put it simply, he is a bad guy, and anybody who disagrees has come unto stupid opinion. So, that's all. I don't support vampire economics, bro. And I don't support evil. I've been playing too much pea shooter, I think. I think I gotta switch it up after this quest. I wonder when I'll ever get my first donation on my link in the top right. It's come to my mind a few times because, you know, obviously I don't expect just playing a video game, getting a few viewers, putting a link in the top right. It's not very likely or very often you're going to get a donation. That being said, if this isn't a temporary thing, and if I kept up with this for years, somebody's going to donate at that link eventually, right? So I just wonder, like, when it'll happen, you know? I don't expect it anytime soon. I don't have nearly enough viewership, and I have no right to be feeling like my content is worth money. I'm just playing games right now. You know, maybe this time is valuable to any viewers, including you, Mr. Izzy, my first and only moderator at this time. But you know, I'm also taking enjoyment from your viewership. It's making the games more enjoyable. This is a mutualistic relationship in ecological terms. I'm benefiting too from this. I can't be demanding money from people. It's not like I'm working. You know, I think I can speak from personal experience. Getting into politics young has negative effects. But at the same time, I feel incredibly advantaged. I feel incredibly advantaged with the extent to which I got interested in politics, in which I read about politics, and I debated with certain, like, various viewpoints on internet forums and just online. I personally feel very advantaged because it is currently trendy to believe in things that used to be, like, fringe on the internet, and which I had encountered years ago as a child, in which over the course of the years, I've sophisticated my understanding of why it's stupid. But people who have not yet encountered it are becoming exposed to it, and for some reason, certain viewpoints are becoming trendy. It's bad stuff. But anyways, this is a gaming stream. I really shouldn't be rambling about politics too much. I plan on making video essays and crap in the future. You know, stay tuned for that. But right now, I'm a gaming live streamer. Anyways, Earth, incoming signal. Brains? Brains! My political position is that I am opposed to evil crap. That's all you need to know while you're watching me game. Because I'm a gamer right now, and you're a game watcher. What are we doing talking about politics, you know? Not that I'm putting you down. I'm just saying generally. I was the one who brought it on myself. I started talking about politics. You know, I personally, I would want my children to be politically interested. And if they weren't, that would be okay. But I would want them to be educated on society, how it works, how it functions, different perspectives within society, and the nature of the disagreements. And I want them to be, like, you know, sophisticated on why people disagree. I don't want them having, like, oh, these people think these things for X, Y, stupid reason. Maybe that's true for some of them, not usually all of them. There are a lot of various viewpoints in the world, and a good chunk of the people who adhere to most viewpoints have, at least to some degree, good faith, honest reasons for thinking what they do. There's also a lot of people who are grifters or stupid or evil. That's not most people, I don't think. No, it's not your bad. It's not your bad. I'm the one who decided to ramble about politics in a fucking PvZ Garden Warfare stream. Here, you know, before I do the next Citron quest, I want to switch my character. I don't want to be somebody other than pea shooter. Does anybody have a suggestion for what character I should be? You know, looking at politics for the first time can be kind of scary. I feel like it's kind of weird because I think I think children, it's possible for them to be intellectual and serious about politics. A good chunk of them just can't be or they won't be. But it is fully feasible for a child to be a relatively sober-minded, interested individual who can look into things. And I think there's a real difference between when you're looking into politics as a child and when you're looking into it as an adult, if you look into it very much at either stage. But at any stage you can learn. At any stage you can be a humble person who genuinely wants to know things, and who cares about justice and stuff. Oh, you want me to be Chomp? All right, I'll be Chomp. I'll be Chomp. I'll be Chomp. I'm opposed to all evil. That being said, I don't think we should be bad to most evil people. I think most evil people should be treated well. I think that I just need to shut up. Let's get back into the game. We're going to Agent Citron for our next quest. That's the topic of the stream right now. Hey, Tough Nut, I may have something for you. All right, negative reinforcements. Special ops. Head to the lunar landing base to defeat a bunch of robots and robot zombies. There's an army of robo-reinforcements being manufactured at the Z-Tech lunar landing facility. Zomboss calls them his army of 1,000 robots. Funny, because there's only about 100 of them. Dang, that's 10%. Either way, we've got to shut those tin cans down. Up for a quick spacewalk? Let's go! We have 4 viewers right now. Can I just say that I love each and every one of you individually and collectively and in every possible way. Anyways, let's be Chomper. Yeah, you're right. Let's get back to the gaming. Alright, who should I have in my lineup if I'm Chomper? Let's do Citron. Why not? Let's do Kernel Corn. Let's do Flower. I'm pretty sure this is the exact lineup I've done every single time I've done a plant special ops in the Quest Lions. And I feel like so far it's worked out okay. Plant. Heck yeah. I encourage anybody in the world to look into the world and learn things as humbly and sincerely and expandedly as I can. Learn as much as you can. I think it's really important, you know, not even just like coming from a point of intellectual argument or like this is what I think is right, this is what I think is wrong, just as advice and for like, you know, if you genuinely have good faith about wanting to learn things, you need to be even more humble than you think you need to be when approaching different worldviews. You have to be incredibly humble. You have to seriously consider that somebody has a very different developed worldview. That's all. That's all I'll say. Heck yeah, chomp time. Chomp! Get over here, imp. Psst. Eating a spaceship. I love eating spaceships. I'm guilty of way too much pride. What up, Doom Master? Thanks for saying cool game, and thanks for saying very true. You know, sweet stuff. Epic stuff. Yes. Debating somebody who's overly emotional is always hard. I think it's it always just depends. Everybody should just always try to be as humble as they can be. Try to be as logical as they can be. There's nothing wrong with emotion if it's tempered by logic and if it's tempered by humility, I think. And I think it is often possible for you to reach out to somebody who's emotional and tamper their emotion for them with your logic and with your humility. But for the most part, it's incumbent on every individual for themselves. You have to be humble. You have to be formal. You have to be serious. You have to be logical. You have to be good faith. And for the most part, you can't make other people do that. Man, we have 5 viewers right now. This is awesome. I love all of you individually, very deeply. Who knew? I started rambling mildly about, like, social virtues, and I suddenly started getting more viewers. This is awesome. Yeah! Die, zombie! I love seeing that number go up. Each and every one of you is a person who is deciding to spend this time with me. You're not just watching a video, you're making me happy right now. All of you. Yeah! Oh, crap. Get out of here, brown coat! Yes. You guys, I mean, hey, we got 5 people watching. If anybody wants to send anything in the chat, I'll reply to you. I consider myself, you can consider me a high engagement streamer, especially considering, how little engagement I get. If I ever get more engagement, I'd try to keep up with as much of it as I could. Yeah! Yeah! Heck yeah, chump. Here, how do I probably can't even do this to him, can I? Oh, I can! Oh, no, he's way too big. He's too big. He's way too big. Way too big. Way too big. Bart! Get away from that big zombie! Okay, I should probably cut it out with the Marge Simpson jokes, but... Yeah! Yeah! If you haven't already, please subscribe. You don't have to. If this is your first time seeing one of my streams, I hope you depart, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your life, and I mean it sincerely. I hope you have a great day. Great time watching this video. Yippee! Alright, let's get schmoving. We gotta take out these zombies and that robot. That robot! Gotta take care of that robot. Oh, jolly gee. I don't know how to be a good chomper player. I just chomped the robot. This doesn't feel very efficient. Ah! God damn it! Get over! Ah! Get over! There we go. Awesome. Oh yeah, I gotta fall back to the Yoda jokes, the Yoda Marge Simpson jokes. No, Yoda and Marge Simpson are they have very similar voices. If you were to imitate either of them, you'd be in the same vocal fluctuation range. Oh, we went from 5 viewers to 3. Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. That's okay. Let's get out of here. Subscribe to the channel! Turn to the backyard. Yeah. Yeah, now that those 2 other viewers have left, I can now comfortably make Yoda Marge Simpson jokes without worrying all those viewers. That's awesome. Alright, what up, Agent Citron? Hey, Spacey! Showdown, huh? Agent Citron has located one of the most wanted bounties. Track him down and claim the bounty. Sounds good, Agent Citron. Okay, just got a tip on a most wanted bounty. An old mercenary buddy of mine is hot on the trail, and many need some help. You should meet up with him and see if you can lend a hand. This could be our lucky break, as the payout could be huge. Huge. You finally get a real chance to show me what you can do. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Conehead. Dan Aykroyd Pinhead. Ooh. This guy looks pretty sweet. Iron Ball. Wow, am I glad to see you. The name's Iron Ball. I was chasing a bounty, but man, he was a tricky one. I messed up and ended up getting captured. Now that you are here, we can take him down as a team. But you gotta bust me out of here first. That robo-guard over there has a key. Honko Junk won't know what hit him. Go get that key and get me out of here. All right, Iron Ball, chillax. Chomper is freaking epic. Oh my god. No! Get away from me! Get out of here! Get out of here, goober! Ha! This ain't even gonna work, I forgot. Look at that, though. Look at that, the way he stands on my chomper mouth. Ah! Leave me alone! Yes. Give me that money. Take key. Yeah, let's get Iron Ball out of jail now. Free my boy. You found the key. Nice work. Now let's go find that bounty. I saw him heading toward the docks. Let's roll out. I should probably be a little quieter, honestly. Sorry if I'm being too loud. Oh, sorry if I'm being too loud. I'm having fun with this stream. This is a nice stream. You know, honestly, yesterday I was feeling a bit disappointed with my streams. Today I'm having a good old, jolly old time. This is awesome stuff. Yeah! 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 What's this right here? Oh, never mind. Fucking shrimp imp. I would bet money that his name is Shrimp with the imp and the shrimp. Nope, I was wrong. Oh wait, no, I was gonna say the imp and the shrimp was capitalized, but it's just separated. You know, I feel like Chomper is not the best character to fight the Shrimp Z-Mac. Maybe I'm wrong. What up, Shrimp? I don't know how to... Yes. Iron Ball. I know who to call next time I go fishing for shrimp. Shrimp Kapow. Thank you for saying you love my streams. It means a lot. Now, that was some prime time bounty hunting. Sweet. Mango Tango. Alrighty. We made a good team, newbie. Here's a super cool badge. You've earned it. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for your help. Always remember, orange rhymes with victory. I don't think that's true. Now, go see the next Leaf Agent. Oh yeah! And there's a chest downstairs that's got your name on it. Okay then. Let's go open that chest first. Ooh! Interquad 1000! Yeah! This is awesome. Let me open this bad boy up. Get to go see Rose. Ooh. Ah, you've finally arrived. I have been entrusted with educating you in the ways of a Leaf Agent. But I fear you may not quite be up to the task. We shall see soon enough, I suppose. You know, if I were to do what I was going to say I was going to do earlier, then what I would go do is, I'd go do the next zombie quest line. However, I think I'm pretty happy with this stream up to a point of, I think it would be nice to end this stream here. I do intend to stream. I intend to start up another stream very, very soon. I need to make the thumbnail and everything. It'll take me a few minutes. I need to set up the broadcast. But I am going to stream gameplay of Phasmophobia. Solo gameplay of Phasmophobia. But I need to get all that set up. So bear with me. Give me a few minutes if you want to continue watching me game. But as of now, my progression through the backyard battleground is going to come to a close for now. I appreciate everybody who's come to watch me. I love each and every one of you individually. And yeah, have a wonderful day, a wonderful year. May God bless you. May Jesus save your soul. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you to anybody who watches this as a past stream. You mean a whole lot. Bye-bye.